if it wasn't bad enough that this movie was garbage already, apparently the subtitle or the chapter screen, the scene selection doesn't have any music, so all you get to hear is me talking. You don't get to hear me drowned out by some corny music, whatever. Um, this movie, it was called Abominable. Guess what it was about? Yeah, it was about an abominable. No, it was about you know, what does abominable mean? I don't even know. Like, they call, like, it's about Sasquatch, or Satchmo or something, I don't know. But I should Google it or Wikipedia it. I don't even know what abominable, I know the abominable snowman, but what is it? I mean, abomination, oh, yeah, okay, never mind, review time. This movie was about Sasquatch. They didn't say where. I mean, they only mentioned, like, this stupid mountain that nobody's ever heard of. Probably something they made up. Whatever. It starts out, he's got this old couple laying in bed on some farmland place, ranch, plantation, whatever. And they hear something, so the dude, of course he has a shotgun. He goes downstairs, check out the noise, and he sees, like, horse dead or something, a cow, I think it was, one or the other, it's both the same thing. And he thinks Bigfoot did it. So he looks around and, like, no, he thinks a bear or something. His wife followed him, which was stupid. She should have stayed inside. She just gets in the way. But he thinks a bear, or she thinks a bear did. He's like, no bear can do that. That has to be a Sasquatch. Like he's seen one before or something. And the dog starts barking and runs off in the woods, and I guess that means I got eaten. And so the dog's dead, and they start crying and they run back in the house, and Bigfoot walks around their porch for a minute and stops and sits in the swinging chair, and then they get crazy. I don't know if he attacked. I think he left. Oh yeah, they didn't die. Like, he attacked, but he scared him off with a shotgun or something, because it was in the paper the next day. And then it cuts this dude in a wheelchair with some man nurse accompanying him and talking trash to him. He looks like Bozo. He's got this orange hair with, like, a bald spot here and pretty much all here, and then there's, like, hair on the sides. It's garbage. It's curly though. It looks like Krusty with orange hair. And they go back to this, and the guy's like looking. The guy in the wheelchair is looking at this mountain and starts shivering and crying. And I don't know why they went there. If it's going to cause him a breakdown, he should have just gone somewhere else. Why here? And they don't say why. This mountain just frightens the crap out of him. And they go in the house, and then the man nurse leaves to go back to town to get some soy milk, because apparently the guy drinks White Russians, but he's allergic to milk, so he drinks a White Russian with soy milk. I mean, it's already bad enough with regular milk. Soy milk? Alright, special taste for special people. But, alright, so the guy, he starts hearing noises while the guy's gone. Of course, it's nighttime, and so he hears this thump, and, like, everything starts shaking. It's like a constant boom, 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 boom. And all the stuff in his house is shaking. So he goes outside, and then a Jeep comes around the corner with some music, and it's not even to the same bump, bump. It's like some fast music, but still, I guess that's what it was. And Jeep pulls up, and these 5 girls hop out. Woo! Out in the middle of nowhere, and of course the only house next to them, they rented out or something. I don't know what they were doing there, but they come out and they talk some girly talk and say no cell phones, we're here to have a good time with ourselves, play with each other or something. And it cuts back to the dude, and he's like looking around in the woods for this snowman, and he's looking through binoculars, and of course 5 girls next door, a guy looking out a window with binoculars. What do you think he's doing? Same thing I would be doing. Stupid. And he looks out the window, and then one of the girls comes outside to talk on her phone, and she's talking on the phone, and then he's watching her, and then he quits watching her, and then she stops talking, and he goes back out there and looks in the cell phones on the ground. That's right, Butterfingers. I don't know. They didn't make any noises or nothing, so you just assume that the snowman grabbed her. And then it goes to this group of guys. Now, it's been in the paper that the couple got attacked by that old couple at the beginning got attacked by a Sasquatch. That's what they called it. They assumed it was Bigfoot because they saw these big old footprints in the front yard. It was in the paper. Well, it goes to these three dudes, and they're sitting around this campfire, talking trash. They're old rednecks, and they all got shotguns, and they're telling their stories and takes on Bigfoot. If I even had a suspicion that there was a Bigfoot in the woods, you'd think I'd be camping and roasting marshmallows and making s'mores. No way, man. I'd be at like the mall or something where there's no way Bigfoot would get in. I'd be in the middle of everybody, whatever. Not out in the middle of the woods alone. But then it would be then it'd still be a bad movie, whatever. They're singing Kumbaya and stuff, and then they hear a noise, and two of them are scared, and one's like, "I'm gonna go investigate." So he runs off in the woods. And they're like, "No, come back, don't." But they're not chasing him. Are they stupid? No. Oh, yeah, but no. So they let him go off. And he finds this cave. After like 15 minutes of walking in the woods, it was boring. He finds his cave. He goes in it. And there's a girl laying on the ground with her stomach open. And I think her uterus was on the ground next to her or something. And it's the cell phone girl, and she's like, "Save me, it's coming back, it's coming back." He's like, "What? No, it's not, I got a gun." And she's like, "Yeah, it is." And then you hear a rustling in the cave, and then she gets dragged off into the darkness, and homeboy ain't stupid. He bucks, he gets up and runs like, screw this, man. And so he runs back to the campfire, and they were cooking wieners, and he gets there, and he's like, "Oh, I saw something in the woods, what are we gonna do?" And they all start screaming and panicking, and don't do anything but stand there, stupid. And then the growl, of course, everything's there, the woods start growling. It's just, I guess it's the snowman. And then all of a sudden, it's showing one of the guys standing there looking with his shotgun, and he just gets tackled by this hairy welcome mat. It's this big old rug just attacks him, and it tackles him, and then it shows him on the ground scratching at the ground, and he gets dragged off in the woods. And then on the other side of the camp, one of the nerd guys, not the one that went in the cave, but the last guy, he gets grabbed by the face and pulled up into the air. And so now this is when I realized we're not dealing with your average Sasquatch. This is a ninja Sasquatch. This is craziness. This guy was like the Flash out there, one side of the woods to the other, and wow, he dragged the guy over here snatching the dude by the face. I'm like, what the crap, man? And then the last guy gets eaten. I don't remember what happened to him. I was so caught up in this ninja Sasquatch, man. I was like, whoa, he must have flipped through the trees or something to get over there. That was craziness. Blew my mind. Now this is automatically an awesome movie. You never see a ninja snowman anywhere. It's horrible. It's craziness. And then those three are dead. So much for the town Sasquatch hunting party. They're officially over now. No, don't play. I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Alright, so now it goes back to the guy.